Chicago Bulls facing off against the Miami Heat. And now it's game time. To call the action, here are Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll be back at halftime, everybody.
The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And for Scottie Pippen, his team will look for him to be a determining factor.
Yeah, he's one of the best teammates in the NBA, too, because he creates so many good shots for the other four players on the court. A sensational, unselfish passer.
And one other thing about him that you shouldn't fail to appreciate is the presence and impact he has defensively. He can lock you up and wear you down, and that effect really carries over to the rest of the guys.
And with the road trip approaching, the Heat will play their final game of their homestand. There's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
Well, you know, looking at Miami, you know, they've stumbled out of the gate and are still searching for a way to get it moving in the right direction.
Well, there's time. I mean, they can right the ship, but they can't wait too much longer. They've got to dig themselves out of this hole, and the only way to do it is by defending and playing harder than what they've been doing.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Kings.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. I caught up with Eric Spoelstra. He knows they're up against an excellent defensive ball club, and his attention has been focused on planning ways to circumvent that D and keep their offense humming. He said, quote, "It won't be easy. They're a tough team to score on, but this is our first matchup of the season against them. Hopefully we can catch them a little off guard with some of our plays and create some good looks. Guys, let's see the kinds of looks they get."
And Doris, as always, thank you. So, Steve, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
Yeah, I do. I mean, a huge part of your game plan has to be focused on their D, and I think he's right to put that much emphasis on it.
Yeah, I agree with you guys because they are that good defensively, so you've got to worry about that and game plan for that, and then trust that your guys will execute what needs to be done.
Williamson, the pass to Pippen. 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Ball.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Oubre, good in the assist to Kidd.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Here's Williamson. Good on the 13-footer.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
That's doubting for Chicago. They won that game against the Utah Jazz.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easy.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against the defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
And here is Iverson following the three from Ball. Off target from three-point range.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Mourning, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Now here's Pippen. averaging 22 points a game. And that one's good. Lopez has got 5 points so far.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Pass the ball. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Bulls third.
Kevin, that's been a nice run lately. They're making a strong effort on the board, and it's working and paying dividends for them.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Mourning. Pass the ball. Shoots the three.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Williamson, defended by Ball. Gets it to go. Iverson's got his first 2 points.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
From outside the arc, and that one's good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now here's Iverson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
Now here's Kidd. After the miss from Bryant. No good from Ball. Williamson, the pass to Iverson. Lopez a screen. For 3, Pippen. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Kidd passes the ball. And stolen by Iverson. Goes up.
What a throwdown there. Man.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Well, it's kind of interesting. Last year, these 2 teams met, and you look at the history. They gave them a beating in the regular season, sweeping that series. But then they lost it in the playoffs and got taken down.
The Heat have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Clark may be a little bit overconfident going into that series.
Well, overconfidence, Kevin, can be a factor. A lot of teams really step up their play come playoff time, so you can't ever assume a win.
Absolutely. And Chicago has possession. Alonzo Mourning unable to get his shot to go. Outside for Pippen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Pippen again missing. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. Now the pass to Ball. He feeds it to Robinson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
Steve, another signature part of his game is the way he runs the pick and roll. He gets so many easy baskets that way. It's a play they should run for him as often as they can.
And that one misses. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. And the second free throw, good. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Fires it up. Buries the jump shot.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Miami trailing. Outside, Green. Pass to Man. From beyond the arc. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. The drive by Iverson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. 6 points for Iverson.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Here's Pippen, throws down the breakaway jam.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back, straight to the rack.
The Heat trail by 6. Dishes it to Mourning. Fades away. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go. And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Now, here's Green. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The shot's good from Mann.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Here's Iverson. 6 points for him. Pippen kicks to Iverson. Back to Pippen. Puts up a 3. And the Bulls get it back. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Number 77. The feed to Iverson. 1:24 left to play here in the first. And it's Pippen again missing.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
And the Bulls making a change here. Iyenga's checked in. .104 left to play in the first. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
The shot's good from Mann. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Koloko. Kicks it, Struz. He dishes it to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Rozier. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Passes to Toppin. He kicks it to Green. Fires from the wing. Jump shot is good. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
That free throw good from McCollum. And the Bulls making a change here. Both free throws good for McCollum. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 7. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Next Tuesday night, January 9th, the Chicago Bulls hit the road for a duel with the Atlanta Hawks. Hoops action.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, they've got McCollum, and it's Ienga in at the small forward. That's good.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
The Bulls leading by 4. McCollum passes to Williamson. The dish swoops. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which players have had the most success from the stripe this month. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Kabongo. Ienga hits them both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Stolen away. Feeds it to McCollum. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Plumlee hits the pick for Green. Lopez with the steal. Now here's McCollum, guarded by Green. And the shot is good. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
That's really set them apart today, guys. That success from the mid-range.
Well, these are two teams that clearly you've seen the difference in offensive philosophies here.
And the Heat call time here.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Plumlee dishes the Kid. Nailed from three-point land. Kid's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The pass to Strus. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
Defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
Lets it go with the 3. That's good. Bonga got 8 points here in this quarter.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
They set the pick. Kid with it. Now guarded by Williamson. That's good. Kid's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Chicago. The season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And checking out Miami, 4.5 games behind.
You know, I think for Chicago, boy, they've been one of the big stories of the early season so far, and for all the right reasons, too.
Yeah, that's right. They've been better than anybody could have predicted to this point. They don't have a lot of star power, but they play together. The pieces seem to fit. And, you know, they were flying under the radar, but all of a sudden now people are starting to recognize how good they are.
Back to Iverson. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Oubre. And that one goes long.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Lopez a screen. Here's McCollum. And he's blocked by Toppin. It's Kidd with the drive. Poked away. Robinson defended by Williamson. Rebound by the Bulls. Lopez has got his third rebound on the night. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd. McCollum kicks to Iverson. He passes to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. That's good. Bryant's got his first bucket of the night. The Heat trail by 13. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
The Bulls making a switch here. Iyenga's checked in. On defense, the Bulls. This is the most they've led by 13 points. No good from Ball.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Rose here. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. He's got 10.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Kidd kicks to Robinson. 8 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
He feeds it Struz. Rose here. Wide open. Another one falls for Chicago. The Heat trail by 16. Pass to Kidd. Oubre. Back to Kidd. From deep. That's good. Kidd's got 8.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Iverson outside. Again, Chicago.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Miami's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3 ball well. Passes it to Ball. Dishes to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Oubre. Back to Robinson. Gets it to go.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Robinson. The Bulls leading by 12. Iverson outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
It's his first 3-pointer of the second half, which actually makes it his first of the game.
And the Heat call time here.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. Well, you look at Allen Iverson. Such quick hands. Second in the NBA.
And with these guys, they're always going to give you an outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. And it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And that kind of aggression is exactly what you need from your point guard, Steve. At the point of attack, he sets the tone for your defense. And this bunch gives their counterparts very little room to operate on the perimeter.
The feed out Struz. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Kidd. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's found a rhythm here in this second quarter, guys. He looks good.
There's a screen. Rose here. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
It's still early on, Kevin, in this new basketball season for Chicago. Here's where they stand in the NBA rankings. 4th in assists, 5th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 in rebounding. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
And let's go back to the assists, Clark, because to me, those numbers are a sign of how cohesively they've played together as a unit. This is an unselfish squad. They play hard. They've got a good plan of attack. They're extremely well coached. And as a result, they rack up those assist numbers.
Kicks it to Iverson. Mosier. Pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Iverson. He has 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Going forward, I think it'd be a good idea to let him spend a little more time behind the arc. He looks like he has a nice touch from out there.
Free throw good. Iverson.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Bryant. And both free throws good for Iverson. 1:32 left in the first half. Outside Kidd beyond the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
There's a good screen. The drive by Iverson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Iverson's got 15 points.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
He dishes it to Kidd. And it's Miami with another.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Iverson passes to Williamson. Gets it to go.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
He kicks it to Mourning. Plumlee dishes to Mourning. And the shot is good. Mourning's got 4 points this quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Pippen. It's rebounded by Ball. The Heat trail by 9. The dish to Mourning. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Mourning's got 9.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Here's Kidd. Can't hit. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Bulls out front, up by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports. The games are starting to take on a little more meaning as the season gets into full swing. Chicago with the lead against the Heat at American Airlines Arena. A nice job of sharing the rock, making plays for one another offensively. Just a ridiculous first half for Allen Iverson. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And midway through, the Heat are still alive. A team definitely in the mix for the playoffs, and as a matter of fact, if they win this one, they'll move into the 8th spot. Through 2 quarters, Jason Kidd in complete control. He's got 16 points and has kept everyone else involved, piling up the assists. And now let's go around the NBA to check out what's happening. Indiana with the lead against the Hawks at Phillips Arena, about midway through the third out there. Checking out what lies ahead for us. The Pelicans will face off against the Knicks in New York. You gotta love that rivalry action going on. A big game for both of these teams. A 7:30 Eastern tip time. And now back to the game in Miami. Glad to have you with us.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And from high above, a view of downtown Miami and the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back, everyone.
Well, how about Jason Kidd in this one? He's got 16 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, he is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect, Clark.
They've got Mourning. He's out there with Robinson. And it's Kidd in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Mourning's shot is good. The Bulls leading by 7. On the pass to Williamson. Feeds it to Iverson. He passes to Williamson. Kicks it out to Iverson. Drills the three-pointer. Iverson's got 18 points in the game.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Ball, the pass to Mourning. Ball, Iverson covered. Kidd. And the rejection by Pippen. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure. The Heat shooting their first shot at the foul line here. That one misses for Robinson. Chicago's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a moment to check out Miami and who they've got coming up. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Bobcats. That's the first of 6 played on the road.
I think a lot of people will be paying close attention to that Boston game, guys.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Outside Kidd. Lost the ball. Oubre. And a miss there on the triple. Pippen with it. 7 points in the game. There's the pick. Bryant passes it to Williamson. Outside Pippen. Here's the 3. But they get it back. Another shot. Iverson kicks to Pippen. The pass to Williamson. Back to Pippen. He feeds it to Lopez. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Lopez has got 7. And the Heat call time here. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well. All 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. Right. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Chicago calls timeout. And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up, the highest scoring point guards this season. Well, you look at Allen Iverson, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you just can't say enough about the value of a player like him who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Yeah, you know, you're right. For him to be providing the individual scoring he has, as well as keeping all his teammates so involved in the offense, that's a hard job, and it's an ideal combination for a point guard.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Ball, and he uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one.
Lopez a screen. Iverson dishes to Pippen. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. There's the screen. Oubre. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Dishes to Bryant. Leads him in there. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
The feed to Robinson. Bryant with the rebound.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Ball. Iverson covering. To the inside. Kidd. And he banks in the layup. Kidd's got 18 points in the game.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Pass the ball. The finger roll finish at the bucket. He has 7.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Passes it to Williamson. Kicks to Bryant. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pippen, the pass to Williamson. He dishes it to Iverson. Another 3 for Chicago.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Pass to Robinson. Lopez is there. Here's Ball, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Pippen with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Pippen kicks to Iverson. Cannot hit. And Miami the other way now. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Bobcats. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team. Ball, the pass to Mourning. Robinson up top. There's the pass to Ball. Clock at 6. Fires, high post, and it's Miami with another.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Pippen kicks to Iverson. Back to Pippen. Fires for 3. Shot misses.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
He kicks it to Kidd. Pass the ball. Oubre. Outside Kidd. There's the dish to Mourning. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Pippen against Kidd. Pippen dishes to Iverson. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Ball to pass to Robinson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Feeds it to Pippen. Iverson outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. Miami grabs the mess. Kidd with it. Now defended by Williamson. Oubre. And it's off from three-point range.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those. A chance now to get a glimpse at how the Heat are doing early in the season in the NBA stats. 7th in blocks, 13th in fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top half of the league in scoring as well. Not too shabby.
Yeah, and this is a team that really relies on those blocks that you talked about, Clark, because when they're at their best, they're really challenging every shot. They cover up, they close out on jump shooters, and if you penetrate and get to the rim, they've got a host of shot blockers there waiting for you.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Heat trail by 12. Outside, Green. Robinson kicks to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Green's got his second basket of the night.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Open for 3. It's rebounded by Mann. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. He passes to Green. 13 feet away. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. A quick break in the action. Let's check out the fiercest shot swatters in the league. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside Pippen. Off the pick. And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Miami no good on that time either.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
You know, his shot's been pretty accurate today, but he has not had his usual share of opportunities.
He feeds it to Robinson. No good off the back of the rim. 3 seconds left. Allen Iverson again. Iverson's got 31 points.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 16. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
On tap next Monday, January 8th, the Phoenix Suns go up against the Indiana Pacers. Big-time hoops coming your way.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've just continued to shoot well.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
So for Chicago right now, McCollum is out there with Allen Iverson. And it's Williamson in at the 3. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
I got ball.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
So far in the game for Mourning, he has 15 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
Yeah, he's been establishing terrific position, boxing out very well, and battling hard for every rebound.
That free throw good for Mourning. Brook Lopez is checked in for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Bulls leading by 14. There's the pick. Iverson kicks to McCollum. Back to Iverson. No one near him. That is good. Iverson's got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Ball, the pass to Robinson. Ball, Iverson covering. 4 on the shot clock. Green dishes to Mourning. Some solid defense there from Bryant.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Puts it up. McCollum, no good. The Heat trail by 16. Dishes it to Green. Pass the ball. Outside Robinson. Right side Robinson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
He's off on the first. Bulls making a switch here. And he ends up missing both free throws. Chicago leading by 16. And there's the pass to Williamson. The feed to Lopez. Good.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
Hit against Pippen. And the rejection by Pippen. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
We've seen Scottie Pippen doing his thing. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
That free throw good from Pippen.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
And the Heat making a change here. Morning's checked in. And both free throws good for Pippen. The Heat trail by 20. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass the ball. Outside Kidd. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. From downtown. No good from Ball.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Back to Robinson. Lou Gray. Shot to end this cold run. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Iverson kicks to Pippen. Back to Iverson. And again, Chicago. No good. Pippen against Kidd. Oubre. And again, Miami with the triple.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3-ball. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, you know, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting the stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
Open for 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, we can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's Iverson. From the arc. That's good. Iverson's got 36.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Ball, the pass to Robinson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
And that one misses.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
Sure helps that they've gotten extra trips to the foul line here in the second, and that has to continue if they're going to complete this comeback.
Outside Kidd passes it to Ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
The pass to Williamson. Back to Pippen. 6 to shoot. And the Bulls another three.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Kicks it to Robinson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Lopez a screen. The drive by Iverson. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Iverson. And the Heat call time here. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Here's Kidd. He passes the ball. Pulls up. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They set the pick. Pass to Williamson. Back to Pippen. Takes a three. And again, no good by Chicago. Picked his pocket. He dishes it to Iverson. Pippen passes to Williamson. He kicks to Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Iverson. Pippen, he's guarded by Mourning. Can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 21. Oubre. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And they double up Iverson. Pippen. Back to Iverson. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by the Heat. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. 1:04 left here in the fourth quarter. Kidd passes the ball. A three-pointer, no good.
It's been a tough quarter for him. He has not been able to make a shot here.
Now Pippen. They set the pick. The pass to Williamson. He's covered by Kidd. Fires from 14. No good from Williamson.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
Trying to get back on track. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Get there, get there.
Outside Pippen. Williamson, guarded by Robinson. The shot's good from Williamson.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Allen Iverson.